Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Poppy's publishing time again, keeping you in the loop about making my kids' books. But I've been working diligently on the third Meow Meow book, which is a Halloween book, of course. Gotta have that baby ready by August. That's about the time when Halloween starts. Coming around. You see the merchandise in the stores. So I've really been concentrating on that and trying to figure out how I want to do these videos so they're worthy. My biggest thing is it's weird talking to a camera. Maybe I'm trying to picture someone specifically I'm talking to. It's hard. Usually when I'm in front of a camera, I'm acting, playing a character. So it's kind of weird just being myself. I'm okay being myself talking with someone one-on-one, but talking to a camera, it's really weird. But, so, I'm trying. I'm going to do my darndest to provide you some great tips to save you some time and struggles with your own kid's picture book. That's what I'm here for. I just want to provide that value for you because I've been through it. And the first book I made was a big learning curve. There's some things I wish I hadn't done, and I made sure I didn't do them with book number 2. So I may not show you too much of the third book, the Halloween book. I'm going to save that till later. What I want these videos to be about is my learning curve on Clip Studio Paint, the program I use to draw, illustrate, color, create the book, and the struggles of self-publishing. And I'll go through that later. So just bear with me and I will help you as much as I can. Leave comments, please do. It'll be great to hear from you. And as you can see, I'm sporting a Meow Meow shirt, which is something you can order on my shop. The affiliate link is listed below. Appreciate the love. And you can get more designs and more shirts. Not just with Meow Meow, but other characters and other designs I've provided. So, with this video right now, I'm going to take you into my creative process on one page of the book. And you'll see it. I'll share my screen and you'll see how I do my thing. Let's check it out.
All right, let's get underway here. So we are in Clip Studio Paint right now, which is the program I got with my tablet, the Wacom tablet. You get Clip Studio Paint for a 2-year trial. I said, okay, I'm down with that. Free is good. But first thing I did was pencil sketch. It's just the way that works best for me. And even as I've been doing this new Halloween book, I just find it's a lot easier for me to do a pencil sketch. There's something kinetic about holding that pencil or pen to a piece of paper and drawing that way. The ideas flow a little better. There's just this magical connection between me and the paper. What can I say? So I figured, why not? Let me draw it on paper, and then I will scan it or take a picture of it and then upload it into Clip Studio Paint, which you can do right here. As you can see, I'm in the wrong thing. You would just go to import image and bang, bang. So there you go. Now, I believe I traced over it. I don't see it here, but I just added it to this original page. I figured this page would be a little easier to do. It just has Meow Meow and the doggy in the book called Buddy, because everyone needs a buddy. Any meow meow. So, I'm not sure exactly how I did this, but typically what I've been doing when I get the pencil sketches, I'll lighten it. Go up here on this little tab, it says opacity 100%, so you can make it very light. For our purposes, I'm going to do that. So it's a little lighter. And then I'll just use over here the good old pen tab. I found that the G pen was the way to go. It just seemed to flow better for me. But what I did not understand is pixels. When you start a new drawing, let's just click on here for shiggles. New. You could do it here or do it there, but I'm go here since it's already there. New. And I go illustration. I already have it set for what I need to do. I always envision the book being an 11 by 8.5 book. That's just what I wanted. I wanted a wide book for my wide screen vision. Well, as you can see, resolution is 300. Well, the default setting was something like this, 72 DPIs, which is dots per square inch. What does that mean? Not really sure. But all I know is that means you get lower quality. I did not understand that. I just went with it and drew this page. Get out of it. From here, I traced over everything. I said, oh, she's going to be sitting on grass with the dog. It's pretty simple. Maybe throw in a tree. So let's go to that result, which is this. On the surface, it doesn't look bad. You know, I got everything I wanted. Drew Meow Meow. The colors look nice. The dog's colors, I figured out, they're pretty good colors. However, first big no-no is the layer itself. Now, there are two things you can use. You can either use a raster layer or a vector layer. I'm really not sure the major differences in wording and what they exactly mean, but I can tell you this. I have only used vector layers to draw my characters. The reason being, there's a lot more you can do in the vector layer. If there's mistakes, you can clean them up pretty easily, which I will show you later. So I didn't understand that aspect and just went for the raster layer. It was the first thing there. Okay? And as you can see, I can't really, I don't know, for some reason it won't let me draw on it. But as we get closer to the drawing, what is happening here? Look at all this pixelation stuff. It's not only on him, but on Meow Meow. What is going on here, man? Doesn't seem like a big deal. Well, is it really that much of a big deal? I don't know. I was still green to this whole process. Haha, green is there. And there. So I said, why not? Well, it looks fine to me. And the other thing I didn't understand was layers. What does that have to do with anything? It's just coloring. I'll just color everything. Everything's going to be on one nice layer. Oh, Poppy, 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 Poppy. What were you thinking, man? You didn't know. You didn't know. Why am I bringing this all up? Well, let's see something. If I do that, I get rid of everything on the whole screen. And let me see if I can show you. Is this what happened? So this is when I added the tree. I added some lines into Meow Meow. Pretty similar. Added some other cool effects and brushes. Pretty simple. I thought, hey, this isn't bad. Then, let's see. What's the other one? Test. See if I do it by date modified. Oh, this was a test ping. I think this was what we just saw. Well, this is when I drew the tree and just had a test. I wanted to see how it looked. the thing is, when you print it to a book, your screen colors may not exactly come out right. But anyway, something for another day. Now, you're saying it still looks good? Okay. Let's see, that pixel thing, right? Okay, so I think I did this page and another one, and then I started researching and understanding that I did have to up my dots per square inch. Let me see, where are we at? I think it's canvas properties. That's what you want to check. So I soon realized you needed to go 300 dots per square inch. And I'll show you why. As I was doing the book, I started from page 1. This is page 10, although I have it listed as page 9 because I added a page in between. But this became page 10. As I was doing everything else, I thought, well, I could still use this, can't I? But consider the quality of the other pages. This just wasn't jiving, man. No. So I had to bite the bullet and redo the page. And that would be this. Whoa! What a world of difference. I still kind of capture the same energy, what I wanted to get across. But look at that. I zoom in. Look at these lines. Very little to no pixelation. I mean, the more we zoom in, yeah, you can see it. But for print purposes, it came out wonderful. Even had a little glint in Meow Meow's eyes. Some of the lines are a little jaggedy here still. But for the most part, I got everything and smoothed out the way I wanted to. It's really the same page. It's just remastered, which I had to do. And look over here. Look at all of these layers. And you say, wait, why pray tell does Poppy need all these layers? Well, here's what I've learned. You can work on one character all by herself. Here, Meow Meow's by herself. And anything you do to Meow Meow, coloring her and inking or anything, it's just going to be on her layer. So if your colors go over to Buddy, they won't touch him. Same with Buddy. Same with the background. Let me see what I did here. Watch this. Taking the tree color out. But the tree is behind Meow Meow. So it's not affecting it. Actually, I think this is kind of funny. Yeah, I think this is the old one. Let me see here. Yeah, I put the old layer as a reference. So you see it underneath there? Traced over it. Wow, that's funny. Now, all of this stuff, the way I did it is anything up here is the top layer. And it works its way down. So the ground color is right beneath the grass color. I added some grass layers. I think I added them up here only because... Oh, that's the lines, okay. I wanted some grass in front of Meow Meow and a Buddy to give that three-dimensional effect. So, it's not going to just be a flat, like if I just had it like that, it'd be kind of, it still would be nice, but this adds a little dimension. And so with Meow Meow's layers, let's see. There's something I learned and I just adapted this as I went on. Let's see here. Now, I would always make the top layer her basic fur line. Everything there would just be this one fur color. Her fur in the back of her hair is different. I make that a different layer. And then I found this wonderful thing called clip to link below, Watch this. See that? The shading, the little shading I've added here disappears. The most wonderful thing about this is that when you shade on these layers that are clipped to the link below, if you go past any of these lines, it won't bleed into them. It stays on that layer. This was such a game changer for me. Once I discovered that tool, I was loving it. Because, yeah, I could have made Meow Meow just flat colors. I could have just done that. But, you know, what it is, another extra layer of dimension here. Some shade. With the lights hitting her. Same with Buddy. I think I've into that with the tree a little bit. Well, what I did with the tree, if you really care, is I took a brush and made that a layer on top of it to give it kind of a barky look. Fun times. So I made Buddy on his own layer. All his coloring on one layer. I actually put Buddy and Meow Meow. Well, you could put your characters you can draw them on one layer. But what I've been doing lately is I've been drawing Meow Meow on her own layer and the other characters on their own layers. It just makes it a lot easier in case I have to move them. Because if for whatever reason I wanted to move Meow Meow over and not Buddy, if I do that, it's just going to move. Ooh, wow, that's crazy. Control do that. See, I moved both of them. Woo, they're ghosting me, man. So that's why I do that now. But yeah, these were all the layers for Meow Meow. If we just go through it briefly, you'll see that was the one for her hair. I think this layer was the yellow, the orange, her belt, and her little heart emblem. And this was the purples in her skirt, even her eyes, her little pupils there. And the inside of her mouth and the inside of her cape. Makes it a lot easier to manage it. Same with Buddy. His face was his own layer. His body was its own layer, up to a point. That. I made his leg and that on another side. It's good too if you have something back here. Because when you're coloring this, if you color this the same and then you want to do your clip to layer below, well, that's going to bleed into it. So if you want to do that, that's why I just make it its own layer. Why not? It's there. Even his collar. His ears. So there you have it. Good old page 10. From the old inception to the final result. It's a process. It is a process. But this is the way I do it, and it works best for me now. And I'll get into it more as I keep doing these videos for you. It's funny, as I've told you before, my motto has become find a way. Because I was thinking, this will do. But then I'm like, well, as I did the previous pages in this form, I got to redo the other one. I'm like, man, I don't want to have to redo it. But at least I only did this page and another before I realized the DPI is wrong. So I only had to redo 2 pages, which was good. And they weren't complex pages. But yeah, live and learn and find a way. That's the Poppy's Publishing motto. Hopefully it works for you. You have any questions, just drop me a line. Love to hear from you. How else can I help you? There's more to come. So just keep looking at my stuff here. You can subscribe and like and get more as I decide to do these. My main focus is getting that Halloween book done. So it is a little difficult to keep up with these because this takes time. And I'm also working on my wife's fitness videos. So I have very limited time. I do have a day job. So that's why I can't turn these out. So I'll do these as I can, focusing on this book, the first Meow Meow book, telling you my story so you can profit and learn from it. All right, thanks for checking me out. There's affiliate links below to Redbubble. You want to order my Meow Meow shirt. And for Clip Studio Paint. Appreciate the love. If you want to order the program, it's a great program. Yes, makes you want to ding. And I will see you soon on the next video. And thanks for the support. See you soon, guys. Keep creating.